Why don't global African diaspora, why don't African in general travel like white travelers? Let's talk about it. This is through the eyes of a content creator, Tayo Aina, one of my favorite travelers. There are many, but he's one of my favorite who came to Canada where I am. And that's why I like to speak about this. And noticed that his friends who live in Toronto, I believe in this case, haven't been to one of the biggest attractions in Canada, Niagara Falls. Take a look.
So beautiful. It's so interesting that everybody that you can see in this gondola, whatever it's called, they live in Canada, but they've never been here before. This is the problem I have with people. Why don't, you guys don't travel? Like why haven't you been here before?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
What about you?
No time.
Well, there's time today.
Now you know, I could do anything.
Anything?
This is concerning. This is concerning. And if you're from the continent of Africa, okay, I'm going to give you a pass for now. Because I understand there's challenges, there's a visa, there's costs. I know traveling within the continent of Africa, it's not for everyone. So for now, this is for the global African diaspora. That means those people outside of the continent who have, let's be honest, a non-African passport. Yeah, those passports from Europe that you like, or from America or Canada or UK. Those passports that you like to show off. Why don't you travel? Specifically within even your own countries. I'm not just saying, hey, I'm in the UK, I go to Turkey, but if you are a global African diaspora in Canada, just let me know in the comment, where have you been within Canada since you arrived here? Myself, I've been in Nova Scotia, Halifax. I used to live in Cape Breton, Chetika. I traveled to New Brunswick, Moncton. I've been to Alberta. I've been in a city in Ontario, Sudbury. I've been to Collingwood, many places. And actually, it's not enough. I would like to do more. I would like to do more, and I will do more. So what's missing? If I am in British Columbia, I live in Vancouver. I've traveled to Victoria, Sydney. I've gone to Osoyoos. So I've always done local tourism. So where have you been and why haven't you been? What's your excuse? Because if we don't travel within the countries we have adopted as our second home, we are missing out. And we are not discovering where we live. I mean, Canada is a huge country. That's one. But we are also not meeting the locals. We go stick to our communities. Why is that? We stick to your communities, but you came to Canada for a reason. The idea is to go and be an ambassador, open those doors. Because in places that I've lived now, in Cheticamp, Cheticamp. It's a fishing village. It's an Acadian village. I was one of the only person of African descent for 2 years. Most people have never seen someone of my kind, but that gave me a platform to talk about where I came from, to educate beyond what they see on TV. You know, those ads that show us begging or asking for donations. It was an opportunity for me to give people a one-on-one conversation about Africa and to change the narrative, but also introduce our culture. Period. You know, introducing our culture should not just be happening when we have those African festivals that happen every summer. It should also be us going to those communities. I mean, that's something we should learn from white people who came to colonize our countries. To this day, you will have someone, wow, watch for yourself. Here you go.
We'll finally get to catch a glimpse of Congo.
So here, about hiking, there is a real hiking way and the one used for like picnic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that why I told you about the way?
So you said one is meant for tourists?
Yes.
Okay. We gotta do the real hiking.
The real hiking.
Yeah.
I was calling you in the morning. I think that you've seen sleeping, but I say I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I
because I
was.
don't know if you are to wake up.
Yeah, too much. I don't know. Too much Uruguagua
Yeah.
and Bajere.
Yeah.
I needed.
Oh, you was mixed. You was mixed.
Huh?
You was mixed it.
No, well, I had.
You was with Uruguay.
I had Bajere later.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that why?
So to this day, you have white people who come to Africa and go meet our communities, mingle, do all these things that you know. So why can't we do the same? Just let me know, why can't we do the same? So let's just get off of social media and go meet the locals. Go meet the locals. Go mingle with the locals. And that's why I appreciate that Tayoina took that effort to come to Canada and go in this case. I mean, he had a bucket list, but I'll also invite our content creators from the continent of Africa to not just visit the cities, but also go into rural areas. It is my goal, it is my dream, I should say, to visit more of Canada in the next 10 years, let's say. It's not free, guys. You have to pay for it. But I'm doing it. That's what, even in the US, I've been in many places in the US, Miami, I've been Fort Lauderdale, I've been Washington, D.C., by bus, in New York, Brooklyn, I've been in Los Angeles, Hawaii, I visited two islands. And so I do that. And no, I don't do this expensive fancy travel. If I take a bus, I do. If I take a train, I do. So don't think that I'm just a post traveler. Sometimes you have to find a way to do it, and I've done it. And so let me know what you think, guys, and don't forget to go and vote on the poll I have as to what I should name this channel or keep the same name. And I will see you in the next video.